Came up about 6/10 short of the trophies. E-Stock is being pulled up now. We're going to have Spratty on the left, Simmons on the right. Right out of the hole here with a 31.395 as he picks up half a second. Still one out of the trophies. Now he's only 64 thousandths behind Farnborough. David Spratty on the left picks up a ton with a 33.180, so no help there. Your F-Stock leaders lead the line. See if I can roll down the window here a little bit and hear what F-Stock sounds like. G-Dub Henderson comes in with a 1.1 second improvement on a 31.887. I'm sorry, that's a 34.887 for G-Dub Henderson. He remains in 8th spot in F-Stock. Daddy-O working it on the left, Capone on the right. Looks like Capone's going to be back first with a 31.629 for Capone. Almost matches his time from yesterday. Daddy-O on the left, a 31.938, slows down by about a tenth and a half. So Daddy-O going to remain in the lead there. Capone in third, in second. He's a little bit later. As we're going to have Pataki and Hebel finishing up next. Pataki already has a cone on this run. Hebel finishes up on the right, slows down with a 37.679. Pataki has a cone with a 32.515. So Pataki going to remain in fourth. As that was no help anywhere there for him. He's going to be back first by a mile, as we're going to have to wait to see what his time is, as Mark Willer must have had a little bit of trouble out there. He comes in with a 40-second run. Dean Sapp dropping another 0.4 of a second, though, with a 32.946. 32.946. He extends his lead over his co-driver to a full second now. And we'll wait for Wilson. For Simmons, he's now in second place in stock. Picks up 0.6 of a second on that run, takes over second from Trevor Hill. Simmons now only 0.1 of a second back. In fifth spot, Finder now added the trophy in fourth. Henderson finishes up on the right with a body on for a 34.855. really good start. So here we go with Bacone and Daddio now. Daddio drops another 2.5 tenths just for good measure at 31.108 for him. Bacone on the left being called in as a DNF on this run, so no help there. Daddio now has an 8 tenths of a second lead over his co-driver Estrellas, with Lee only a tenth out of the trophies in third. And it looks like next cars to finish, Pataki and Hebel. Pataki has a red light on this run with a 32.144. Hebel on the left with a 37.384. Slows down by a little bit, so no help for either driver there as Pataki is in fourth, Hebel is in sixth. Looks like we're going to have Mark Liller out there now. Dean Sapp on the right. Sapp picks up another 6 tenths of a second, so Dean Sapp really throwing it down with a 32.343. 32.343 for him. Mark Liller, no help over there with a 34.177, so Sapp solidifies his lead, and now Simmons going to see if he can drop the points. Daddio and Bacone out there now. Daddio really hanging the tail out on the left. On the right, as Daddio, wow, never saw him drive an X-Box in a car before, and even with all that tail action, he picks up another 10 thousandths over there on the left with a 31.766. Bacone, on the other hand, though, he takes over second spot on the right, picks up 3 tenths, 31.287, up into second spot now, right behind Daddio. So Estrellas yet to run, moves back into third, as Bacone picked up a bunch of time there and moved himself up. Pataki on the left now, came in with a 32.053. That's a 2 tenths pickup for him. Edward Hebel on the right picks up a half a second, going to remain in sixth spot with a 34.720. As Eric Chang coming in now on the right, Joe Barbado on the left. Barbado red lighted his 35.4, but Chang with a 6:48 reaction time had a 31.932 as he's going after Thursby, his co-driver. No help there for him as he has about an 8 tenths of a second gap to breach before he takes over that top spot. As we await Mark Miller on the right, Sapp still picking up tons of time here. He picks up another 3 tenths of a second with a 32.670, as he's trying to make it a full 2 seconds of a lead there in G-Stock. Miller on the right picks up 2 tenths of a second. That's going to move him up into second spot now over there. He has a 1.1 second advantage over Pacone in second. Pacone no left over him with a 32.561, but he did take over the second spot from Bestreas. Pataki out there now, he will, on the left, going to have to wait for him to finish. Pataki picks up a full second and now takes over second spot.